Today, I'm going to talk about my top 5 book recommendations for Amazon FBA and retail arbitrage sellers. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brandon Harrison and I've been doing retail arbitrage since 2011. My top monthly sales is just over $89,000 and it was 100% retail arbitrage. On this channel, I'm documenting how I'm taking a brand new Amazon seller account and building it into a successful business. So if that is something that interests you, hit the subscribe button. My number 5 best book for Amazon FBA and retail arbitrage sellers is Virtual Freedom by Chris Ducker. Chris does an excellent job in this book for writing the authoritative guide on how to find, train, and manage a virtual team. He lists all of the essential tools you need for having success with your virtual team. Google Hangouts, Skype, Dropbox, Google Docs, and screen recording software are all of the essentials. I know you might be thinking, why would I need a VA for retail arbitrage? I have actually used VAs several times doing retail arbitrage. Using them for research on a website like Brickseek can be quite helpful, or you can have them handle administrative work. I also like to use VAs for listing on eBay when I get really busy. I did have a full-time VA that did great work, and her pay was $120 per week for 40 hours of work. You might think that you are cheating your VA, but this is actually pretty decent pay for someone that lives in the Philippines. I quite often bonused my VA $20 to $30, and it always motivated her to do outstanding work for me. Also, if you are doing online arbitrage, wholesale, or private label, the sky's the limit when using VAs. Number 4, Company of One by Paul Jarvis. This book by Paul is outstanding. Building big giant teams when building an Amazon business doesn't make any sense in my opinion. The title of the book is a bit misleading because he doesn't mean that you do all of the work yourself. Paul teaches that it is important to use the talent of outside contractors, whether domestic or international, to help build your business. An example is, instead of spending 6 hours a month doing your accounting, in which you probably aren't an expert, you hire an accountant. It only takes them 1.5 hours to do your accounting, and if you use those 6 hours it would have taken to do your accounting to go source, you will end up making more money in the long run. Paul thinks it is important to keep your company small and outsource a lot of jobs because you will be far more happy not having to manage all of the people. Number 3, The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur by Mike Michalowicz. Mike does a great job of teaching how to bootstrap a business when you have very little cash to start, and he does so in a conversational and humorous way. I love reading his books. He breaks topics down into a way that anyone can understand. Mike built a huge business that was in the tech space and he sold it for millions of dollars. He then blew all of the money through lavish spending and bad investments in startup companies. Mike then realized that he had to build a business in a smart way even though he didn't have any money. Just like I did, I know a lot of people start retail arbitrage with very little money. Read this book to get you pointed in the right direction if you're starting out with limited resources. Number 2, Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. Yep, that's right, another book by Mike. This book and my number 1 book are completely interchangeable in their greatness, in my opinion. Profit First could easily be number 1 on this list or any other list. It is the gold standard for teaching you how to be fiscally responsible in your business. Mike teaches you to divide your money up into small plates when you get your disbursements from Amazon. This book has been so popular in the e-commerce space that it even has an edition that is specifically for e-commerce sellers. Profit First forces you to make tough decisions to keep your company profitable. You are given an immediate snapshot of how financially stable your company is just by looking at your bank accounts. If the money isn't there for something you want or need to buy, you are not buying it. It's time to innovate and figure out another way to get the job done. Also, Mike's system makes you take care of you first. That's right. You take your profit from all of your hard work first. Don't skip over this book. Buy it, read it, and implement this method into your business. Number 1, The EMyth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. This is a great business book. The most important part of growing a business is systems. Whether you are running a one-man Amazon company or have 1,000 people working for you, systems are extremely important. Michael teaches you that as an entrepreneur, you need to spend time working on your business, not just in your business. Build systems that are easily implemented and understood by anyone. You can't do everything by yourself, and even if you don't plan on hiring anyone full-time, you still need to utilize outside contractors from time to time. Basically, this book will show you how to get your business running day-to-day operations without your involvement as you work to grow it. You must build your business to where it is systematized and can be replicated thousands of times. Don't think that if you are a one-person retail arbitrage company that this book isn't valuable. Systems are what have allowed me to hit huge months time and time again. If you only pick 2 books to read out of these 5, make sure you read Profit First and The EMyth Revisited. They are both amazing books that will transform your business. Also, if you like the content in this video, please like and subscribe so you are the first to know when I put out new videos.